Hi everyone, welcome to our weekend vlog. I am presently just videotaping a recipe for Kaiser rolls. I had a lot of my Facebook viewers request the recipe when I posted the picture. So if you want to see that recipe, look in the down bar. It's very, very sunny out today, very deceiving, but it is not very warm. It's really, you can see here, it looks so pretty and sunny, but it's really, really windy and cold. And of course Percy hears my voice, so he wants to go outside. See this nice table runner here? This one? Teresa brought it over for me. She brought us supper last week when things were so stressful with Richard's mom. Richard's mom is settling in. She's just, what's the word, adjusting to coming from the hospital to home. But she's just getting comfort care now, and she's happy to be at home. So I'm going to finish up. My yeast is proofed. I'm going to finish up the other video. We're making a quick trip to the dollar store. Richard just ran in to get his glasses. And I'm making some Mother's Day journals. They're really cool. Teresa's daughter I had showed me them, and I told her I would make her one. And it's a journal that replaces Mother's Day cards. So every Mother's Day you have your children write in this, and then the journal becomes a keepsake, and you're not throwing cards away. So I'm going to whip one of those up today. So my rolls are cooking in the oven, and just making Richard some tea. He's outside. Oh, I want to show you guys these cute popcorn bowls. I thought they'd be so cute for the boys because we always pick a movie and watch it, and they're glass. And then I should have checked when I was at Marshall's because one of them broke, so I have to take them back. But I just wanted to show you guys what I got at the dollar store. I picked up this sun. Richard goes, "Why is the sun all curled up?" And I said, "Because it's sort of like wind blowing." But I thought it might look cool on the door of the art cabin. I kind of like that. Oh, two more of these. They're so cute in the car. And Richard's sister's visiting from Toronto, and she was commenting on how cute they are. So I thought I'd give her one of those before she goes home for her car. And I'm working on these Mother's Day journals, as I mentioned, so I had to go get some composition books. I go through these things, I make more journals, I tell you. So I got 5 of them. Some purple dollar store acrylic paint and a red. I bought some really nice acrylic paints at Michael's the other day, but for these colors that I don't use a lot, dollar store paint is fine. Got some poopy bags for the dog when I take him for a walk. So I've been looking all over for some, UV protected sunglasses that don't cost a fortune. And so I was at the dollar store, and I found a pair that fit, that are nice, that, are great. And so I bought 2. Because the price of them for $1 each, seriously. The lady goes, "Do you know you have 2 of the same pair?" I'm like, "Sure do." But my head, I have such a big head, and it's not, I don't mean like I'm conceited, but my head is big. Plus the distance from the corner of my eye to the back where your ear is, where your glasses go over, is unusually wide. I think it's because of all the brains that are in my head. There's just not enough room to store all of that genius, Just joking. They had some really nice dishware there. I went in there for these. Came out with all this, you know how that goes. But aren't these beautiful mugs? I thought for tea they'd be lovely. So I bought 2 of those. Here's the other one. And here's a second one. I just thought they were just a really nice mug for tea. And then I bought, they also had dishes. And I am a person that loves to buy just one of something. So all of my saucers are always different. But these bowls, look at how, whoops, beautiful those are. So what I did is I bought that bowl, and then I bought the dinner plate that matches it. So one bowl, if I can get out of the bag, one bowl and one dinner plate. And then I thought if you're entertaining, you could put that like that. And you could put, you know, veggies around or crackers around or dips or whatever. Isn't that pretty? Or you could have it off to the side like that. Like, I think they were $1.50, $2 each. But I just thought those were lovely. So I'm going to wash up these dishes and clean all this mess I just made while my rolls, I wish you could smell them. Oh my. They're really looking good, aren't they? My house smells so good. Oh.
There we go. Eddie, what's your number?
Gotta get little Oz on film, leaving his mama behind.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, he's doing well.
So far, we'll see.
Ozzy is pumped and ready to rock.
I'm like nervous because I hope he actually goes to play.
He will.
It's the closest he's ever got to being like out here.
Yes. To conform, just getting in the group. And he will. Look at him.
Oh, that's right.
Look at him. He's pumped. Ready.
There you go.
This is amazing.
Oh, that's really
Little
good.
Ozzy used to be
So shy. What did you see? Slap shot?
wow.
Where'd he go?
Right there in the middle, facing the ball. Right there. See him? How cute is he? Oh my! It's just so funny to see him because he's so shy. See? 1 year. Wow. What a difference it makes.
I'm winning to nothing and their own team not in the net.
Report.
It's over, yeah?
Good job, Ozzy.
Ozzy, congratulations.
Maybe,
No.
I don't know if there is.
I think that's it.
Go with your team though.
Little scrappy little guy. So we just got back from little Ozzy's first team sport game ever. He is the shyest, although he is only 5, but he is incredibly shy. I mean, painstakingly shy. So this year was his first year in play school, and he's done so well. So today, Deanna and Brody were just hoping he would participate. And so when they got there, they said he cried a little bit and was a little nervous. And then the game started, and that little guy was right in there like team captain. He played so well and did so well. It was so cute. And just
3 goals.
3 goals. And I think the competitiveness in him is so strong, so strong, that he had to play. It's like, I'm not sitting on the sidelines while everybody else is having fun. My phone's all smoky, so I'm not sure what that is, but I'm sorry, it looks like I have a filter on the camera. But anyway, he played really well. But more importantly, he had so much fun. And just watching Deanna and Brody as parents, how proud they were that he was participating. Because they have had many a day of him crying, leaving things, not, just being, and more because he was so shy and so anxious. So he worked through that. So good for him. Passed a little milestone. So this will be the first of many games, I'm sure. So I made a couple of quiche for supper. I had some leftover ham, and we had mushrooms that needed to be used. So I used ham and mushroom. Let's see what else is in there. Some onions, caramelized onions, cheddar cheese. I didn't have Gruyere cheese, and eggs, and I used the 0% cream. So there was no fat in there because I'm sure there's fat in the pastry. So yeah, so that's what I'm having for supper. Richard should be home any time. He dropped me off after Ozzy's game and then went over to see his mom. So supper will be ready when he gets here. Guess what day it is? I am coloring my hair, and I'm putting a mask on my face, and this makes me happy. I feel like I am getting rid of, to me anyway, symbolically, all of the ill feeling physically, I guess, because so much of it shows up in your face and in your hair. And if you can look in the mirror and you have a nice glow to your face and your hair's not colored, it's amazing how you feel better. The one thing we've both been noticing, though, I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see that right there? That little dark mark. It's actually indented. And there's another one somewhere in here and one here from where they screwed that thing into my head, the halo thing. So I kind of am looking a bit Frankenstein-y, but whatever. So, little bit of Fango mud. Love it. And the color I use is that new Olea. Let me see if I can find the box. By Garnier. This one. And I got a different color because I thought, why not? It's called Dark Soft Mahogany. So it's a warmy brown color. You can probably see. We'll see. Probably won't look that different. But, you know, I might as well review this while I'm here. The downside is the container that has the developer in it that you pour the developer and color into here, shake it up. This is really hard to shake. If you could see, I'm not small and I have big hands, and even I couldn't quite get this right. So I found if you turn it upside down and then shake it, it works. It's really, really oily, which is probably great for your hair. It's almost like an oil conditioner. Then when I put the developer stuff into the thing, I had to cut it open with scissors to make sure you got it all out of the container. So those were the negatives. But, I mean, it smells really nice. It feels amazing. It feels like, well, can you see how shiny? Because my hair was dry when I put this on, and it's kind of like an hot oil treatment, but it's not hot. So we shall see, and I hope I got all the gray, my lord, because we know there was a lot of silver. And like I said, Ozzy said to me the other day, Nana, you're turning into an old person. I was like, okay, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I will be back when I'm all cleaned up. So, here we go. Finished coloring. It is all colored. As you can see, it's a really pretty mahogany brown color. I love it. And I just blow dried it straight, but I didn't do too much with the curling iron just because I don't want to burn my incision in the back, so I might just bump some of this stuff, you know. But yeah, did a facial, colored my hair, put on a little bit of makeup, makes the gal feel not so bad. So I'm just sitting downstairs and I'm making some really cool Mother's Day journals. Have you ever put your paintbrush in your tea? Which is why I had to move my tea. Oh, such a good cup of tea too. So I've got all these unfinished projects. I've got mending to do there. Boring. But these I really, really want to do. So I might do a tutorial on these. They're really cool. Yeah, I think I will. So I just finished making this Mummy Day journal. And if you want to look in the down bar or on the side, sometimes I'm going to be posting this right away so you'll see it. So I'm just going to go upstairs now and eat some supper. Richard made supper tonight. He said he made pork chops, so hooray, hooray. This is the Butterdome. Can you guess why it's called the Butterdome? It's this big, humongous, yellowy building. This is the campus of University of Alberta. Ooh, let's notice that. Oh, I don't know. Look at that cool building. It looks like a science thing. See, it looks like a telescope or something. Wonder what it's going to be. But anyway, you can see the sign there for University of Alberta. This is a massive campus. I think there's, is that 11,000 students? Oh, look, Deanne, Craftsville parking, Hughes Stadium and Windsor Car Parks on 116. But yeah, this is where they usually play all of their sports events, and my kids lived there when they were doing track and field in Edmonton. That's where they held the provincial and champions and the city champs. And proud to say my kid's Deanne's city champ, provincial champ. She's very fast.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. So now you play soccer. So we are just arriving. There's probably about 400 or 500 vendors in here. It's a very, very popular craft sale. They have one in Christmas and one in the springtime. The Christmas one is much busier. So here we go. Just waiting for these, getting some moolah. So we stopped for lunch. I had a burger and Deanne had a wiener. And look who joined us. Hey, Richard. Say hi to the folks.
Hi there.
And we're listening to this girl's name. She keeps saying it's karaoke, but it sounds like karaoke. She's really good though. It's a very nice folky voice. It's really calming. I like her voice. So just a quick snapshot of our river valley. It's very pretty, especially when the trees are in bloom, which I don't know when. Did you see the post I put on Facebook? It says, I wonder which day summer will fall on this year. Because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Did you know that we have more park area in Edmonton than it's the largest park area in North America? And I always thought Central Park wasn't in New York, but no. Edmonton, Alberta has the largest park area. So this is Emily Murphy. There's the river. And then the park back there is Horlac. Horia Park is right down there, just sort of in the valley of the city center.
Tell your friends that I'm feeling bad.
Okay, Deanne is feeling bad. Why are you feeling bad, Dee?
Because I fell in love with a skirt that I bought, and it was $82. But it's super cute. It's Canadian owned, Canadian design from Victoria, BC. You can wear it 12 different ways.
That's right, just like 12 outfits.
And it's really cute. But
And how do you look in it?
I don't know. I think okay.
And the lady,
And it was $82.
she's working this out of her system. The lady who sold it to you, the
Made it.
designer, she came out and took a picture of you in it.
In the dress.
In the dress.
I-
in the dress.
I didn't buy the dress because it was 100 and something.
Yeah.
Super cute though.
They're fabulous, the clothes. Really, really nice. And so well made.
Super cute.
Isn't this the dreariest? Look at this day.
May 4th.
And it's cold. It's not even like a cloudy, overcast day. It's dang cold. So we're going to Target. I went to the Canadian Cameo Craft Sale that was held in the Butterdome today. And I went with Deanne, and it was really nice. And when we got there, a lady gave us 2 free tickets to enter, so that was awesome. Saved a little cash there. So while I was in there, I'll show you the things that I purchased. The first thing I bought was from this company called Royal Herbs. And everything they make is natural. They grow it in their own gardens, and they're from British Columbia. And so it's natural tooth soap. And it's like toothpaste, but natural. And it just smells yummy. It's pepperminty. And they also had another one that was orange and cloves. And then this Royal Face Toner. I just used this. I washed all my face off. And I washed all my makeup off. And then you know how I use olive oil and witch hazel, and then I smear it all over my face and wash it all off, and then I took a cotton pad and used this. My face has never felt so clean. It was just beautiful and so gentle. I only use soaps on my face in the shower. I don't use soap on my body. I use body wash, but in the shower I always have a bar of natural soaps. And this one is orange and calendula. And if you could smell this, it is absolutely beautiful. And I find these bars of soap last so long because they're really firm. And I just leave it on my shower caddy, and that's what I use on my face in the shower in the mornings. So I got that. Then I went over to this other counter, and we have purchased our jewelry from them so many times, but these pieces, I was attracted to these particular pieces, and I didn't even know it was the same vendors. It was kind of funny. But this really cool copper bracelet, see it? Isn't it neat? And the cool thing about it is it has this magnet, see that closure? And I was scared to pull it because it just seemed like I was breaking it. And she goes, no, pull it really hard. So you pull really hard and it comes apart, but it just fastens that easily. Really nice. I love that piece. And then this one is one of those spiral beaded bracelets. It just starts at one side and you wrap and wrap and wrap. It was like the silver one I had on this morning. There, you just wrap it around like a snake. So I really like both of those, and they were so reasonable. This was 10, that was 15. Love those. And then I kept walking around, and I saw this one potter, and him and his wife had a booth, and loved their pottery. It was so whimsical and so cute. But I didn't have enough money to buy a big piece. So I bought this little dish. And I can use it for a votive candle or jewelry. And I think I'm going to leave it on my dresser and use it for my everyday jewelry that I wear every day. I usually just place it on my dresser and not in anything. But now it all has a new home. I think this is so pretty. Look at the detail. Isn't that pretty? There were some pieces they had where they had taken doilies and pressed them into the clay, so you got this really neat lacy look. It was just the nicest stuff. I really like their stuff. Then, you guys know I have a little beverage center where my coffee and tea and hot drinks and all that is in my kitchen, and I always wanted some spoons. I wanted teaspoons, but an individual teaspoon was $4 or $5, and these were $12 for these 4, and they're a little bit longer, so they're called swirly spoons. And so I don't really care that they're longer. I just wanted to have spoons that were distinguishable for that place. They go in the glass, they're stored by the beverage center, and that's where they belong. And they're so darn cool looking. I saw this place that did these wooden frames, and the lady and her husband create them, and actually those are her kids and her nieces and nephews. But when I read the frame, it says, Nana and Papa's home, where cousins go to become friends. I'm like, oh my goodness, we have to have this. So it has a wooden peg thing there, so it can stand, and it's Canadian made. So I was so excited when I saw that. So then we whisked off to Target, and Target had a sale in their shoe department today. So I got me some rubber boots for the garden in the backyard, and I like the beige stripe in the back. Aren't those cute? I've wanted a pair of rubber boots for so long, but they're always so expensive, and I just can't justify it. But yeah, now that I run out to the art cabin and back and forth, it's nice to have these at the back door just to slip on. And the last thing I picked up was some Sonia Kasha Pink Innocentia body butter. It's tuberose, amber, and magnolia. And I think the scent of tuberose and magnolia really prevailed. The smell is incredible. It's just beautiful. So that was it. That's my shopping for today. So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I had a wonderful time. It was really nice to go with Deanne. Just mom and daughter like we used to. Not where she has to be taking care of me. You know what I mean? Like just like our old buddies and just having a good time. And we really had fun. It was just a fun day all around. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful week and had a wonderful weekend. Richard's mom is still holding her own. Amazing. So thanks for your prayers, and we so appreciate it, and Richard really does. And I'd like to also thank all my new subscribers for subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.